Hi everyone, and welcome to the first XODB tutorial. My name is Andrew Grosser and I'm from Extract. The purpose of this tutorial is to show everybody how to customize the interface for a specific group of users. So in this instance I'm going to be customizing it for geologists out in the field. So what we want to do is we want to set up the interface so that it only shows information specific for these geologists, and today I'm only interested in showing people headers and the lithology. I'm not interested in showing people the business or the resource analysis type information. So what I want to do is I'm going to go under Tools and under Edit Model. You'll see a number of things in this tree menu. The one that I'm going to concentrate on today is going to be navigation items. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove the things that the people aren't interested in or shouldn't be interested in this instance. I'm also going to move the things that they are interested in, so then I can start deleting the others which they're not. So then I should be left with headers and the lithology. Now also here you might find some other things interesting, including validation. Now we've left the validation very open on purpose so that people can get their information in the system quite easily. Once you're ready, you can start looking at creating validation rules for basically everything that goes into the system. If you also ever get into trouble, you can go to the top of the tree and you can go reset differences. Now that will reset your user configuration or the view of how the application works for the people using the system. Now if you didn't want to do it on the top level, if you just wanted to do it on navigation items, you can also just go in here and you can reset it so that just the navigation items, which you'll see in a second when we close this, is reset. So if we did go and just say reset that, then you'll basically have the items that were previously there. Now we can auto hide this. We can peg it in. We can always hide it. That can also be done through the panels, and under navigation you can say that we're going to auto hide it or have it hidden, which might be useful for somebody entering information on a tablet out in the field. So once we've done that, just imagine if we are doing that in specifically, we might want to add in a new row. Just say to the header, maybe we don't want to go through the new interface all the time. Maybe we want to do it in place. So what we can do is we can go under Edit Model. Under Views, these are the views for all of the objects that we can access in the database. So what we can do is under the header list view, which is the one that we're looking at present, we can go to the new item row position. Now it doesn't have one at present because it's none. So what we're going to do is we're going to add one to the top. We're going to allow editing in this view. This probably will make more sense as you get to use the system, but just as an example, I'm going to do this one now so you can see it. And so now what we can do is we can edit data in place. Oops, misspelled. Oh no. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter in hole 3, and I can then select the project ID and the site and a whole bunch of other things. Now, if we just say there's a number of things that we don't want to add into this row, and we're tired of seeing them there, what we can do is we can just pick up the column, we can drag it out, and then that will then save the interface basically for the user or the users. This can be configured so that only certain people are allowed to do this, but that's a lesson for another time. So just imagine if we only wanted to take in the easting, northing, and elevations, inclination, and azimuth. So what we could do is we could keep removing these if we wanted to, and then next time we started the application, we'd just see this page. So just say we wanted to put the navigation back in again. Let's go to Panels, Navigation, and just say that's visible. Just say if we wanted to go into lithology. Just say if we wanted to customize the detail view too. So how do we do that? It's very easy. So we just go to right click on the single view, go to customize layout, and then what we can do is we can then take things out that we may not want. These can later be added if we just drag and drop. You can put splitters in. You can. There's a few other features here, but I won't go into too much detail now. What we can do is we can also move things around so that we can free up some space, particularly on this small screen. We might want to make some room for the grids below. We can rename, we can hide things. There's a whole bunch of things we can do. Just to give you an example of renaming just say if we wanted to rename seam because in a specific area or location, somebody wanted to call seams areas, you can call this just say areas if you wanted to. You know, the terminology between coal and other commodities like gold is quite different, so it is expected that a number of these captions can be changed or will change, and so that's up to the user to do. So the same thing is possible here under the detail grids or the related information. So this lithology will have these composites, and we'll probably go into that in more detail at another stage. But hopefully this is enough for people to get a gist of how to customize the system, particularly on a very basic level. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial and look forward to working with you soon.